talk to you a bit about that. There's a 4-bar intro. I will count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. So as the first, because you start step 1 on the previous, one of the previous notes of the introduction. It's a bit like skip change a step, you know, where you hop and the steps on the first beat of the bar. So it's similar, but you've got to be ready for it or you'll be stuttering. So just listen and I'll do the and 1 for you and you just watch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. So you've got to be ready and 1. Should we try that? So I know you can all count to 6, so do your own counting. Umberto, if you're still there, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, and 1. So let's talk about first step then. The traditional competition lilt, you make a little anti-clockwise circle in the first step. This is no different, but what you do in that circle is slightly different. My circle will be going that way, and yours, with any luck, will be going that way. You're going anti-clockwise. So face slightly diagonally to your right to begin. So as I said, it starts with and 1. And then we have 2 ballonets on the shin as we start to carve our circle. Ballonnet, ballonnet. Then we spring the other foot to third rear aerial, and we ballonnet, ballonnet. Then we repeat that on the left. And 1, hop, hop, spring, hop, hop, and 1, spring, 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 hop, hop, and 1, hop, hop, spring, hop, hop, and you should be home. So a little more complicated and definitely higher cardiac demands. Let's just walk it out together. You're making a circle. Yours will be anti-clockwise. So, and 1, and you hop as you cut in front. Then spring and cut in front. And 1, cut in front, spring, cut in front. And 1, cut in front, spring, cut, cut, and 1, cut, cut, spring, cut, cut. So when I'm saying cut, that's just for ease of coaching. It's actually a ballonnet sampler, a single, simple ballonnet. Right foot is ready for and 1. And 1, cut, cut. Now spring to change feet and cut with the other foot. Repeat all that on your left foot. And 1, cut, cut, spring, cut, cut. And you should be sideways on. Repeat everything. And 1, cut, cut, spring, cut, cut, and 1, cut, cut, spring, cut, cut. Try and be gentle, otherwise you will bruise your shin bone. Let's try it to the music, even if you just, let's walk it to the music. Walk to the music. 4, 5, 6, and 1. Spring. Okay, so we'll have an introduction and the first step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3. close allows you to move. Yes, you need to move forward on the spring. Otherwise, you're having to shuffle forwards on the ballonets. The secret is to make your circle quite small. But I wouldn't want it to look too jerky, because if you just do, I must be rooted to the spot. Oh, now I can move, and I must be rooted to the spot. There might be a slight bit of movement on the hop, but you know, for the ballonets, but don't make it look obviously cheating. Okay, but keep the circle small and you'll be okay.
Thank you.
Maestro, the music for step 2. Step 2 is easy. 4, 5, 6. Okay. We practiced at the beginning of the lesson, toe and shake and down on 3 and lifting, having all the weight on that back foot. And what we put in here now is a ballonet compose or hop, step, close, but it's got 3 even beats. Hop, step, close. And it's a tiny step. Don't go mad. There's nothing worse than looking as though you're in an egg-laying position at some point. Don't do that. Don't do that. Toe and off, weight on it, hop, step, close. And it would be to second if it's anywhere. Now, in the choreography, you can do this turning, but for the moment, we're not going to do it. Walk with me, please. Toe and 5th, and shake to 2nd, weight on 3rd, hop, step, close. And release that foot, because you're going to need it again. Toe and shake. 3, 4, 5, 6. Toe and shake. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we do it right, left, right, left. Walk it with me again. So, toe and shake, weight, hop, step, close. Toe and shake, put your weight on it, hop, step, close. Toe and shake, weight, hop, step, close. Toe and shake, weight, hop, step, close. Right. Is there anybody out there who would like to walk it again? We're good to go with the music? Let's have a go with the music. Step 2, please. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Nice, and there are no half beats. You have 6 different movements, and the rhythm is completely even. You have time. 1 and 2, please. And 1. Can we hear the music, please? Rattling, roaring Willie with all his staggering. It's easy because we approached it in the warm-up. So you can have your fingers interlaced and your palms down. We're going to turn, pulling the right shoulder back for 4 bars. We're going to go 1 and 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3 and 2, 1, 3, 4 and 2 and 3. Okay? And it feels a bit hornpipey at this point. The next part of the step, and again, keep your steps small, is to move forward. And we also practice this. So, pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close. Now get some shoulder, get some épaulement into it. Pas de basque, step close, and pas de basque, step close. And that is the end of step 3. But I would like you to finish step 3 with your right foot in 4th intermediate. There you go. So let's just walk it out again together. We've got our fingers interlaced, our palms round. We're going to turn to the right. So 1 and 2 and 3, 2 and 2 and 3, 3 and 2 and 3, 4 and 2 and 3. So for each bar, you make a quarter tongue. And then I'm just moving so you can see my feet to the bitter end. Starting with your right foot again. Pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close, pas de basque, step close. And that's the other 4 bars of the step. But remember, you need to finish there. So, step 3. And we're turning round by the right. But I'm a very bad teacher. I've also got lockdown brain. I forgot to cue you. Maybe we should make the musician do that. What do you think? No. Let's do that again with the music, and I'll try and remember to count. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the foot out there is important. Right, does anybody step 4? Officially labelled, I think, the most difficult one. Thank you. Now, we're just going to do this one flat. So if you remember our old friend, coupe over, under, step, close, point. As if that wasn't bad enough, you then have to spring and do a fling shedding, side, behind, and out. And then you're ready to do it all on the other side. Now I have to tell you that when Wendy teaches this and choreographs it, she has very high expectations, and you actually have to do a fling turn there. We're not going to do that this morning. I think one of us might fall over. So let's just do it on the right-hand side again. We finished there. We do coupe over, under, step, close, point. And then we spring, behind, and out. Let's walk it on the other side. Coupe over, under, step, close, point, spring, behind, and out. Walk it again? Yes? I need to walk it again, don't know about you. So, over, under, step, close, point, spring, behind, and out. over, under, step, close, point, spring, behind, and hop out. So you do that right, left, right, left. So we're in step 4, doing it right, left, right, left. 4, 5, 6. Now it is very hard to do that point on the 3rd beat, but the step is nothing unless you can show that. So over, under, step, close, point, and it must be there just for a fraction before you panic and go into the shedding. Again. Now that is the hardest step. So if you've done that, you're golden, very well done. 4 together then. So we're Rattling, Roar and Willie, going round a bar at a time. And the last 4 bars were Padrabask, step, close, forward. And we finish like that. Then we go into the evil step 4. And then I'm going to have another drink of water. So can I have 3 and 4 together, please? Thank you. 4, 5, 6. Moving forward. Step 5 is maybe one you're familiar with. So the relief of being back to drops of brandy, which rhythmically is so well demarcated, that it's really helpful to the dancer. So step 5 is very similar to one of the modern lilt steps. Starting on your right, Padrabask, that's 1 and 2. Hop, step, close, 3 and 4. Ballony 5, ballony 6, and you're hopping on the supporting foot. So I like to do it with a bit of angle of the body. So Padrabask and hop, step, close, and ballony, ballony. And you're facing the front again. Turn a little bit and start to come back and face the front. Bit of a walk. Come on. Padrabask and hop, step, close, and ballony, ballony. Padrabask and hop, step, close, and ballony, ballony. Padrabask and hop, step, close, and ballony, ballony. Padrabask, hop, step, close, and ballony, ballony. And on this side. 4, 5, 6. We'll walk it to the music, and we'll dance it to the music. So walking. Caminiamo, Umberto, if you're still there. 4, 5, 6. Just walking. Right, dancing at this time, and turn on the Padrabask, starting to come back on the ballony compose, facing the front on the ballonies. Thank you. 4, 5, 6. And again, leave your foot, your right foot, in fourth intermediate aerial for what comes next. So, step 6. We're back to the little tricky movement that has coupe over, under, step close to the side and point. But it's not as hard as step 4, because we're going to do 3 going to the right before we put in our shedding. So, your foot was here at the end of 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and then do it again. 1, 2, and 3, and then again. 1, 2, and 3, then spring, and we have a shed behind and pop out. And again, this is meant to be turning, but we're doing it flat this morning. We've done 3 of those to the right and a fling shedding. Then we're going to do the same thing to the left. Let's do it on the other side. So we're starting there. And if I were up on my toes, my toe would be off the ground for the start of the coupe. So coupe over, under, step close, point. And that's definitely à terre. Over, under, step close, point. Over, under, step close, point. And then we're going to turn. 1, 2, 3, and out. And we're going to keep that working foot just there for an instant, because we're going to need it for the last step. Step 6. And we're going that way, and we're step 6. Right. We're going on then to the final step, step 7. And it is very much like the last step of the fling, except it's 9/8 shedding. So if you recall, your foot was there. So we go side, behind, and out, side, behind, and out. Side, behind, and out, and then we're going to turn. And what with the coefficient of friction between the carpet and your shoes, and the fact you've only got 3 hops and not 4 to get round, give it some, is torque the engineering word, I don't know. Give it laldi. So let's just do that again, walking right and left. Side, behind, front, off. Side, behind, front, off. Side, behind, front, off, side, behind, and out. And then you start again using the foot that's free, which will be your left. Side, behind, and off, side, behind, and off, side, behind, and off, turn, and wait for the chord. Okay. Now, the instructions for this dance say that the last step is played faster. In fact, the original note, the original instruction to Wendy's musician was, play it as fast as you can. So it's a bit faster, and it will help with balance. So we were there, oops, we were there, we're needing to go there. Step 7.
You want to listen?
Oh, we're listening first, apparently. It's getting a wee bit faster. And rest. Well, we're going to finish. Let's do it with the music. Now you know that it gets a bit more up-tempo. Last step. if you've made it to the end, very, very well done.